Now, according to Shraj, Ghana loses 13.5 billion cedis to corruption every year. One of the biggest challenges is retrieving monies lost. The following documentary, produced by the CDD, focuses on stolen monies and how the EOCO officers, or the Economic and Organized Crime officers, hopes to retrieve them.
For over 26 years, Ghana has experienced many government-related corruption scandals. The Corruption Watch Project alone has discovered 9.6 billion Ghana cedis stolen from the public purse.
Sadly, almost nobody ever gets convicted for corruption. But even worse, all of that money is almost never retrieved. It disappears like it never existed.
A specialized agency with the mandate to investigate and prosecute economic and financial crime like money laundering, falsification of accounts, and defrauding by false pretenses is EOCO. The head of public affairs at EOCO is Jacqueline Avotri. She is an expert on the topic of how to get our money back.
All our investigators have been trained to the moment you initiate or you start an investigation, you should look at the assets that the person that is being alleged to commit a particular offense has acquired as a result of whatever benefit the person has gotten from an illegal activity.
So, EOCO follows the money trail and identifies the assets that the person has acquired as a result of the illegal activity.
So we are talking about vehicles, houses, jewelry, money, bonds, shares, anything that the person has acquired as a result of the illegal activity. So we want people to know that if you commit a crime and as a result of that criminal activity, there's any benefits to you, we will go after the property and make sure that the said property is confiscated to the state. It's very important because we don't want the criminals to benefit from their illegal activity. Crime should not pay. So we are interested in getting the profits out of crime. One good case that EOCO investigated that resulted in a confiscation of a property is the Maurice Asola Fadola case.
Maurice Fadola, a Ghanaian scammer, had posed online as a US Army officer. He pretended to be in love with 7 British ladies, gaining their trust little by little, building relationships through online chats over several years. Eventually, Mr. Fadola abused this trust. He defrauded these ladies and had them pay huge sums of money into his account.
So, in the course of investigations, we discovered that he used part of the money that the victims transferred into his account to put up a mansion. So there was a link that the money that these women sent, he used part of it to acquire the property. So we went after the property, we filed a seizure application, the court granted it. There was enough evidence to link the money that the man acquired to the property. So the court gave an order that the said property is confiscated. So once the order was given, then the next stage is to auction the property. So you value the property, and we are in the process of auctioning the property.
that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? But the truth is, not all cases have such perfect happy endings. Investigators really need to identify the assets much earlier in the process. If this doesn't happen for any reason, it becomes so much more difficult to do it later on. One good example of this is the Republic versus Philip Assibit and Abu Gapele.